Education Partnership for Africa is funded by the British Council and the Department for Business Innovation and Skills in the United Kingdom, part of their Prime Minister's Initiative for Education Partnership for Africa. Oxford Brookes University is partnering with Pan-African University, the Enterprise Development Center, for this project, which has been running for 18 months. So today is quite an important day to do the grand finale presentation with our stakeholders, the workshop participants, and general public, to raise, not only to disseminate on the findings of the workshop, but also to raise awareness and to promote entrepreneurship and enterprise education in Nigeria.
As a matter of fact, we have already started that process of embedding enterprise education into our programs and into the curriculum.
Hitherto, there was the emphasis was not there on entrepreneurship development, kind of. We were just busy trying to give out the academic requirements that the students needed.
The British Council is one of the institutions involved, but partly because this issue, this topic, this agenda, more likely, is becoming more and more central, I think, to the work that we are doing across the board. It's a great debate in higher education globally at the moment. What is the purpose of higher education? Is it to train people to think, or is it to train people in skills? There's a big argument, I think, that is going on around that, and will probably continue to go on. Are universities blue sky places, or are they instrumental places? From my point of view, they're both.
The Education Partnerships in Africa is partly funded by the British Council and it's managed by the British Council. So from the British Council's point of view, the main objective for us is enabling Nigerian and British universities to exchange, to work together and collaborate. That's the key.
A lot of companies, including ours, complain about the dearth of skills and how universities are not meeting the needs of the workforce. We want them to have employability skills. What is perhaps also lacking in Nigeria is collaboration with employers in increasing that universities and employers collaborating to increase or develop industry-relevant courses.
We started this entrepreneurship development in 2003. What we were doing then was to look for those who have businesses in the community. We bring them in. So from there, they use their experience to change their mindset concerning looking for jobs. And it has been working because we had a lot of students going into business. And apart from that, even we college students and we brought in competition. We asked them to write business plan. We asked them to produce something, all the products, and then we do exhibition.
So you have to learn entrepreneurship from a business school.
What we are looking for is not for you to go through the university or any tertiary institution before you can become an entrepreneur. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying that for this level, we also need to prepare those that are graduates to be able to create wealth in a better fashion.
We see this project as a stepping stone to help not only the student, because the end product is the student. We want to try and get our students, our graduates into employment. But before we do that, we thought, well, we want to focus more on the lecturers and the teachers at the higher institution to equip them with the relevant skills and competence needed to how to teach entrepreneurship and how to develop a new mindset, which is called the enterprising culture, enterprising mindset.
I run a non-profit organization called Junior Achievements Nigeria. And what we do is we teach entrepreneurship to young people from age 5, from primary school. So my first question is this: do we have to wait until we get to universities before teaching entrepreneurship? We have been doing it for 11 years in primary school and secondary school, and it's been working. It's not everybody that's going to get to university. If you're waiting to get to university to teach entrepreneurship, we know how many people get in universities in Nigeria, and we know those who were excluded. So I don't know if you are the right ones to ask this question, or should it be a federal ministry of education thing? should we start teaching entrepreneurship right from primary school to secondary school and then continue in universities? That's my question. Thank you.
The answer is yes. The agencies are 3 in number, NUC, MDT, and NCC. The directive was for all the regulatory agencies.
I met an undergraduate student in year 2. And this student, the annual tuition fees for this student was something like $21,000. And his turnover, year 2, he has a business, was running a business, and the turnover was close to $1 million. Yes, his tuition fee was $21,000. Do you think this guy is going to finish university and go and look for a job? Most likely no, because he was already turning over whatever he could be looking forward to. So I think that is the thing we are hoping our universities and tertiary institutions may be able to develop, so that before they get out, entrepreneurship will not be a last resort. It will be promoted to first option, and I think that is the message of what we are trying to do.